Hello and welcome to DFW's Southern Star. In this video, we're going to be taking a look around Midlothian for homes with acreage. So if you've been looking into homes with acreage and you want a fantastic community with a short commute, you are not going to want to miss this video, so stay tuned. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel, welcome, glad to meet you. My name is Wendy Pinnell. I am a local real estate broker here in the Dallas area. If you want to know everything there is to know about Dallas or any one of its many suburbs, including Midlothian, be sure to hit that subscribe button and tap on that little bell. We've been in the business since 2007, helping buyers and sellers just like you every day. We absolutely love it. We're also a family brokerage. So if you like the idea of our family helping yours, be sure to check out the description section of this video and look for our Let's Find Home questionnaire. Or you're welcome to call us, you can text us, you can send us an email. Really, any of those ways work. We're just glad to help you, get in touch with you and help you find your home in Dallas or Midlothian or really any of these other suburbs here in the area. Okay, but like I said, today we're gonna spotlight acreage in Midlothian. Right? Okay, so we've done other videos on Midlothian. We talked about how Midlothian is just exploding in growth, and it is, but it also has some really neat areas with acreage, right? Now, one thing I should tell you is today, you're gonna find the homes we look at are a little bit older. Now, why is that? It's because Midlothian is very development heavy right now. They've got a ton of new construction, and they're really leaning more heavily towards that traditional model of new construction where you'll see like tons of houses with smaller lots, but then large areas of green space, right? With trails and ponds and community pools. So anyway, so you're gonna see that a lot more in Midlothian in terms of the really new stuff. So when we go and we look at acreage, we're gonna be looking at homes built more in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, right? But they're gonna be beautiful. So be sure you stay tuned. All right, little info on Midlothian for you. Midlothian has a population of right around like 38,000. It is 64 square miles, which, okay, so this fun fact is Midlothian is the same land mass as Frisco, right? Population 38,000 versus 200,000 and some change in Frisco. So that kind of tells you in Midlothian, tons of space to spread out. But they're filling that with a lot of new construction. Anyway, when I tell people, hey, you need to consider Midlothian, they're like, well, it's far south. Isn't that a long commute? No, it's not a long commute at all. In fact, it's kind of like a triangle where you've got downtown Fort Worth here, downtown Dallas here, and then Midlothian. And so it's actually like a 30-minute commute to both. So, in the same way that we say, oh, Arlington is centrally located, Irving is centrally located. In a way, Midlothian is centrally located because it's 30 minutes to Fort Worth, 30 minutes to downtown Dallas. Now, if you travel with work, you head to the airport, it's gonna take you a little bit longer, about 39 minutes, but still just really great location for what you get, which is a country vibe, a warm, friendly community. So I just love Midlothian. Anyway, 2020 growth rate over 6%. Okay, so when I say this place is growing, I mean it. So we do vlog tours all over the DFW area, and by far this is the one that's growing the fastest, 6% a year. Anyway though, tell you what, I'm going to show you a little bit around downtown Midlothian here, and then we're going to take a look at our first house. We're going to look at a house that is 2,000 square foot. Okay, so here's the deal with today. You come to me and you say, hey Wendy, I have to have acreage. I will not consider anything that doesn't have acreage. I'm going to be like, great. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to show you what you can get with a 2,000 square foot house, a 3,000 square foot house, and a 4,000 square foot house. So the acreage is a given. Now consider your budget. You're going to see if you had to have acreage, how much house can you get? All right, so if that sounds good to you, stay tuned. We're going to go take a look around, show you a little bit around this area, and then we'll go to our first stop. So let's go. We are out here at Shiloh Creek Estate Subdivision, checking out our first house in our vlog tour. So if you're like, hey, Wendy, I want a 2,000 square foot house on at least 1 acre, you'll find it in Shiloh Creek Estates, right? So in this community, this neighborhood, homes are built somewhere between like 1983 and 1993. Average price sold per square foot is about $187 a foot. If you're talking about, okay, what is the average sold price? Around $461,000, right? So this area, beautiful mature trees, no new construction. Obviously, it's a more established neighborhood. You kind of look around me, just the acreage and the trees are so beautiful. This home behind me, listed for $425,000. It's on 1.9 acres of land. So what couldn't you do with 1.9 acres, am I right? It is 2,104 square foot, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2 car garage. Really neat, got some great updates, including like granite countertops, stainless appliances, beautiful flooring with tile and wood look flooring. Anyway, so that kind of gives you an idea out here, Shiloh Creek Estates. We're talking about spending about $425,000. What this home is listed for. So if you're like, hey, I want acreage, gotta have at least, that's loud. You're like, hey, Wendy, gotta have acreage, gotta have at least 2,000 square foot. In Midlothian, you can get that for $425,000, $450,000, somewhere in that range. So anyway, I'm gonna take you for a drive through the neighborhood, and then we're gonna go to our next stop where we're gonna see what kind of house you can get for 3,000 square foot and acreage, and how much that's gonna set you back. So let's go. We are out here at Shiloh Forest Estates in Midlothian. Again, today we are checking out houses on minimum 1 acre lots. So our goal this time around was to find a house that was at least 3,000 square foot on an acre, and we found it in Shiloh Forest Estates. Okay, homes here were built anywhere from between like 2000 to 2010. They do have an HOA. It'll set you back about $300 a year. Not bad considering. We've definitely seen way higher on the HOA scale. This neighborhood is really neat. It has a walking and biking path. It's about 8 minutes from Midlothian Community Park, about 10 minutes from all the cool new retail that you'll find along 287. Average sold price in this area, $576,000. Okay, so now this house behind me, like I said, we had to find one with at least 3,000 square foot, and this one has it. The house behind me has 3,276 square foot. It's priced at $582,000, and get this, the price per square foot, $178 a square foot. Now, the average sold price per square foot in this area, over $200 a square foot. So this is a good deal, okay? This is a good deal and you don't want to miss it. Really love the updates in this one. It's not fully updated, and I think the price reflects that. But it does have some good, generous updates. It has quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances. It has some nice flooring and some that's a little bit on the age side. I love how far it is set back from the street. Do you just love that? I love how you just get that distance from the street. And also, I don't know if you can tell, but we're on a quiet court here, which is awesome. So you're not going to get through traffic either. So really neat, quiet area. It doesn't have a whole lot of trees, but do you just love those stately front columns? I know I do. It's beautiful. Anyway, so that gives you an idea. $582,000 is what it's going to cost you, right, to get at least an acre of land in Midlothian and at least 3,000 square foot. Okay, this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take you through the neighborhood, kind of give you an idea of what Shiloh Forest Estates look like, and then we're going to go on to our next stop where we're going to find a house in the 4,000 square foot size. All right, so stay tuned. We are out here at Shiloh Forest. Beautiful area. Again, checking out, this is our third house. We're checking out our third neighborhood with Acreage. Homes in this area in the Shiloh Forest were built 2006 to 2018. So definitely the newest of what we've looked at today. And we're looking in that 4,000 square foot. So far we've looked, at the 2,000 square foot range. We've looked at the 3,000 square foot. Now we are here to show you what you can get in Midlothian on an acre in the 4,000 square foot size. Okay, so obviously a beautiful area. It does have an HOA priced at $375 a year. Not bad at all compared to some we've seen, right? Very well maintained. It doesn't have sidewalks, but the streets are super wide, which I think just really adds to the feeling of it being so private and open at the same time. This area, this subdivision comes with a jogging path, biking path, has private ponds. It's just really, really desirable in that way. So where are we? Well, we are 6 minutes from Ovilla Christian School, 8 minutes from Walnut Ridge Middle School. We're in the northern part of Midlothian, right near we passed on our way over Azalea Hollows, which is a new subdivision that's going to have acreage. So we're in that section of Midlothian that is far less developed, more treed, more acreage, really neat, highly desirable area, more off the beaten path. Okay, so you're not as close to retail here. You're going to have to drive a bit, but anyway, really neat area. Well, the house behind me though, absolutely stunning. It's priced at $850,000. It's listed right around like 197, somewhere in there, $200 a foot. Like I said, it's that 4,000 square foot price range, right? 4,243 square foot. Like I said, it is absolutely stunning. This is one of those houses that when you walk in the door, it takes your breath away and you won't forget it anytime soon. So it has a very striking vinyl plank, luxury vinyl plank, not the kind that blends. It's more bold than that. It has 3 different hues. As you walk in the door, it also has a split face brick walkway. So like I said, it's absolutely beautiful. It's what you can get, $850,000, right? 4,000 square foot. Now, talked about how the average price in this neighborhood is more like $650,000. So that tells you this is one of the bigger homes on the block, but still absolutely beautiful. I'm going to take you through the neighborhood to kind of show you. I think this is a beautiful area. If you're looking in that, 800,000 range, 4,000 square foot house, you definitely want to consider this area. It is neat, has a lot to offer, but you know what? Don't take my word for it. Let me take you through the neighborhood and you can see for yourself. Are out here at Mockingbird Nature Park, wrapping up our vlog tour. Did you learn a lot? Did you enjoy it? Was it a really great vlog tour? I absolutely love looking at areas with acreage. Just really neat to kind of feel those mature trees and large lots. So I know I enjoyed it. I loved it. Hope you guys did too. Anyway, we are out at Mockingbird Nature Trail. Just a really neat area. Neat example of Midlothian green space. So far today we talked about, we really started today with that focus of we're going to get at least an acre, right? So we went to you and said, I got to have at least an acre. So we looked at a neighborhood and a house that had 2,000 square foot with an acre. Then we looked at 3,000 square foot with an acre. And then, our last stop was 4,000 square foot with an acre, which was that one was absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, so, this gives you a good idea. You've gotten a good idea of acreage, but, one thing we haven't really talked about yet, we didn't talk about schools and we didn't talk about crime. So let's just kind of touch on that real briefly to give you an idea of what you're going to find in that regard in Midlothian. So niche.com gives Midlothian, and in regard to crime, it gives it a rating of a B. And Midlothian is 62% safer than all of the other communities in Texas, right? So that's pretty safe. Now, if you remember, if you've watched my Arlington vlog tour, we talked about how like in Arlington, it has a higher crime rate than most of the communities in Texas. Well, here in beautiful Midlothian, you are 62% safer. So it's definitely a great area to raise a family. Really, really neat area. Okay, in terms of schools, niche.com gives Midlothian an overall rating of an A-. It has different ratings across the board. One of the higher scoring ones, for example, is, Irvin Elementary, Walnut Grove Middle School, and Midlothian Heritage High School. Those have pretty good ratings. But across the board, I will say this, that I've noticed about Midlothian, really in an excellent way, is it has really high parental involvement in the schools. So anytime there's any kind of issue with bond programs or changing schools or whatever, you're going to see really high parental involvement. The parents around here are really big into making sure that the schools are great for their kids. Man, What a great place to raise a family, right? Anyway, hope you enjoyed this vlog tour. Did you find it helpful? You know, if so, best thing I can think of that you can do is head on over back to my YouTube channel and catch another video, right? Hey, and listen, while you're there, be sure to hit that subscribe button and tap on that little bell. And hey, I'm gonna give you a really good reason to do that too. We are going to, here shortly, pretty soon here, we're gonna do a vlog tour on Midlothian and Acreage, but we're gonna do it with new construction. So today we showed you houses you could buy and move into next month. Well, here shortly, we're gonna do a vlog tour of all new construction with Acreage. So if you like new Acreage and you like what you've seen in Midlothian, but you know, you wanted something a little newer, all the better reason for you to subscribe, hit the notification button, right? Because you don't wanna miss it when we release that video. Okay, so in the meantime though, hope you enjoyed it. Check out another couple videos and listen, if there's a move in your future and you like the idea of our family helping yours, definitely scroll on down to the description section of this video. Look for our Let's Find Home questionnaire. Now, you're also welcome. You can give us a call, drop us a text, send us an email. Really, any one of those ways work, you know, to get a hold of us. We're just glad to help you get settled here in the Dallas area, maybe even Midlothian. Anyway, in the meantime, listen, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining us today. Have a great day.